All right, returning to the notes here. Ahora tengo más café. Café espresso, café cubano. Lo muy necesario. Yo tengo un café caliente. All right, so one of the expressions we are not going to need today, but you might see this on the. You'll see it around. Tener plus que plus infinitive. Now, here we have the preposition que in there plus an infinitive verb expresses obligation. What? The subject has to do something. All right? So this is an example of a verb formula. This is kind of like me gusta, where the subject likes to do something, but it's a little different, okay? Let me give you an example. I have to study. Yo tengo is I have. Que, that's the preposition in the formula. And then an infinitive verb means we are not conjugating it. Yo tengo que estudiar. What do I have to do? I have to study. And that verb comes second, all right? When we do a verb formula, we'll learn some of these. And we'll review this one. The first verb, verb 1 in this case, is conjugated for the subject, yo tengo. The second verb, verb 2, estudiar, is never conjugated for the subject. All right? Some verb formulae have a preposition, but not all of them. In this case, tener plus que plus infinitive, right? This is the formula. A squared B squared equals C squared. Like, you can't leave out one of the radicals in there, or you can't change it, right? It is what it is. Tengo que estudiar, that's how I express. I have to study. All right? We will come back to that one later. Now, the fun part. Certain feelings or conditions. And there are a bunch. The good news is we already know some of these. We are in the process of learning some others. And a couple more here that you're going to be able to learn. All right, let's go to the ones we can probably figure out. Hace calor, it's hot out. Tengo calor, I'm hot. I better take off my sweater. It's hot in here. Tengo calor. Tienes calor? All right. We conjugate tener for the subject. If we're all hot, tenemos calor. All right, so tener calor is to be hot, to feel hot. Related to caliente, but not to be caliente. All right. Tengo frío. Ooh, it's cold outside. To be cold. So hace frío, it's cold. Tengo frío, I'm cold. She's called tiene frío. They're called tienen frío. We're all called tenemos frío. All right, so we conjugate tener, and then frío, this noun form, stays the same. Tener hambre, to be hungry. We know that from the previous page and from the video. Tener sed, to be thirsty, to have thirst. Yo tengo sed. I am thirsty. Now, a couple new ones, very useful and a little quirky because sueño, well, tener sueño means you're sleepy. Oh, yo tengo sueño, I'm sleepy. Not necessarily tired, like you're fatigued after a workout, but like you want to fall asleep, all right? Tengo sueño, I don't want to get up, or it's late, I'm going to bed. Tengo sueño, I am sleepy. Tener prisa, this one's not a good thing to experience. Cuando tienes prisa, to be in a hurry, to feel some pressure. All right, I think pressure and prisa might be related words. You gotta go. All right, yo tengo prisa. Adios. Me voy. Then the last one, related to the word reason, tener razón or no tener razón, means to be correct. In an argument, yo tengo razón, I'm correct. And you might finally accede, sí, tú tienes razón, papá. Yeah, you're right, Dad. ¿Quién tiene razón? Tú tienes razón. All right. Repeat these after me. Calor, frío, hambre, sed, sueño, prisa, razón. All right, for the last page of practice, you're going to take all of these notes. You're going to do a couple different things here. First of all, we are going to identify some subjects. Conjugate tener. Oh, there's no subject. Number 5 doesn't have a subject at all. Yeah, we can make that anything. All right, I'm gonna make it yo because that's gonna make a whole lot of sense. All right, so first, en el verano, muchas veces nosotros we conjugate tener. Tenemos calor. If we have calor, what do we have? We're hot. All right. When are we hot? In the summer. All right. So look at the clues. You're going to identify what condition the subject has. Translate that into the blanks that follow the condition. And then in the blanks that precede the condition, conjugate tener for the subject. We will be reviewing this when we come back to school. You're also going to use this on the Google form that you will complete. All right, down at the bottom section, complete these with a tener expression. This one's kind of done for you already, but you're going to need to read these and think about bebo agua, I drink water. Me pongo un suéter, I put on a sweater. Si tengo un examen, oh, 2 blanks. I have a test. En mi próximo cumpleaños, my next birthday. En el verano, como I eat 3 hamburguesas y papas fritas. I eat 3 burgers and fries. Para no llegar tarde, to not arrive late. Yo tengo, si no duermo mucho, if I don't sleep a lot, how am I feeling? Si tengo la respuesta correcta, the correct answer. And then finally, siblings. Change this one to make it true for you. True for me. Yo tengo 2 hermanos. I have 2 brothers. En el verano, yo tengo sed, yo tengo calor. Me pongo un suéter, I put on a sweater. All right, so you might have to look some of this stuff up. Stop the video, go back, escuchar bien. All right, so what are we putting in these blanks? Things like, si tengo un examen, yo tengo que estudiar. Why did I know it was that one? Well, because there were 2 blanks, right? Tener plus que plus an infinitive. I have to study. All right, finally on the last section, ¿qué tiene cada persona o animal? Oh, he doesn't have any food. Look, this kid's in a hurry. He's sleepy. Well, she looks cold. All right, so what does each person have? They use tener already. So we're going to put in words like calor, frío, sed, hambre, Prisa, razón, right? One of these expressions from the previous page here. You're going to identify cinco. Now, you do not need, well, I guess you do not need a subject pronoun to have a sentence, but you do need tener. Tiene something. El perro tiene something. These all use tiene because it's all third person singular. Tiene something. Ella tiene something. Ella tiene something. All right. Yours should look like mine when you finish all this. KI Google Form 20-point Google Form. Where do we find that? That's right, Ted. It's in the stream. You're like, who's Ted? I just made that up, Teodoro. All right, go to your stream, complete the Google Form for 20 points. You can do this again and again and again if you need to. All right. Try to be successful. You can use your notes. You're going to need to do some conjugations. When all this is done, you're done. It'll be time to go to math class. All right.